Hello, guys, and welcome to Cricket Caviar. I don't know what is the problem with Bangladesh. They have a massive talent pool, they have great infrastructure, but it's another disappointment. And also, the end of the road for Pakistan, the host nation, is out of the tournament. And we have within 5 days, two teams are out of this tournament, and only six teams remain. बांग्लादेश का जो अंडर 19 टीम है, अंडर 19 टीम इज सो ग्रेट प्रतीक. दे ऑलवेज मेक सेमीफाइनल, फाइनल. They have even won once the under 19 World Cup. They have won the under 19 Asia Cup. So they beat a team with Jaiswal, with lot of good talent. Ravi Bishnoi was playing in that final, but somehow they keep playing their oldies. I mean, now we have Shakib Al Hasan out, but Mushfiqur and Mahmudullah, their shots today are absolutely atrocious, and they should be bashed by
Yes.
Bangladeshi fans. They should be absolutely punished by the Bangladeshi fans. Just throwing your wicket away when the only thing you needed to do was to support your captain, who was waging a lone warrior battle. Nazmul Hassan Shanto played an excellent knock today, but after the fall of wickets, even he had to slow down and play with Jakir Ali, who again played a good knock. But really disappointed. The shot by Tawhid Ridoy, he showed such great composure against India, but I don't know what possessed him today to play that kind of shot. And Michael Bracewell is taking 4 wickets, man. I mean, he didn't even bowl that well. He
And
just
that too giving 26 runs. Not to forget that.
he was bowling lollipop, man. It was gully cricket stuff. He was just giving flighting it. It was just lollipop. And जो होता है ना कि लॉलीपॉप बॉलिंग देख के बैट्समैन शॉट मारते हैं और आउट हो जाते हैं. If you see, three dismissals are like same. महमूदुल्लाह, तौहीद रिदोय and मुशफिकुर. भाई लॉलीपॉप बॉल पे आउट हुए हैं. मतलब कि वही लेमन
Because
जूस.
maybe Glenn Phillips and Bracewell started spin bowling after seeing success of Kedar Jadhav. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I was just hearing some of the Bangladeshi fans. They are so disappointed. Like, even we have seen Afghanistan making some semis. We have seen, but starting of the tournament itself, we said like Bangladesh would have been better not playing this tournament. We would have liked to see Sri Lanka playing this tournament. Yes, they got lucky in 2 games in the World Cup. They beat Netherlands, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan. I think these are the only three victories that they got. But
Yeah.
apart from that, they've been really
No,
poor.
Netherlands beat them. They only won two matches. They
They
only won
only
two
won
matches.
2 matches. They only won two
Yeah.
matches. Netherlands also beat them. And this is a new low for Bangladesh. I mean, such a strong team with so much of fan base, always crying over umpiring decisions, and this didn't go well, always complaining. And finally, what do they have to show? They have absolutely nothing to show here. Except they found some good talent in Nahid Rana, they found Tawhid Ridoy, they found
Very
Jakir
good ball.
Ali. They found some good talent, but man, we have to talk about Rachin Ravindra, the man of the ICC tournaments. ICC World Cup first match 100, 300s in ICC World Cup, and here he comes again on his ICC Champions Trophy debut. He makes another 100. भाई इसको वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप और T20 वर्ल्ड कप भी खिला लो, उसके भी पहले मैचेस में ये 100 मार ही देगा. I mean,
He's such a talent, like so refreshing to see. And I remember we had that argument in the preview. You said New Zealand is sorted. Why would they make any change? But this guy is such a valuable addition, and
yeah.
the pace which he plays at, the accountability he's showing, and yeah, I think he's going to be a very big ODI player format, especially. I think this is the best format for him, and that's why I was urging for New Zealand to play this guy. And it is a very good commitment from him, Shikhar. Not to forget his recent injury. I don't know if you noticed, but today when he came to the crease, he was coming to the ground, he was wearing the helmet, and he had a little bit of discomfort while wearing the helmet. I saw that pain. And after that, he came here and scored 100. It is one of my favorite 100. I know you will disagree, but it is, I have like high respect for this guy. And Bangladesh, you correctly said, man, like, I'm so disappointed. Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Pakistan, they're not even making par totals. That is the huge problem. They can only compete if they make 270, 280. They don't have that game. And that is why this is a huge wake up call for these teams. this
Yeah,
tournament.
talking more about Rachin Ravindra, first of all, I am happy that someone born on the Indian soil is at least playing well, playing in Pakistan, and uh, you know he made एक और क्वेश्चन लोग पूछ रहे हैं कि बैंगलोर में जब उसने 100 मारा था तो ही प्रैक्टिस्ड इन चेन्नई एंड इन दैट सीएसके एकेडमी. इस बार कौन से पीएसएल टीम ने उसको अपना ग्राउंड दिया था प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए, ये भी लोग पूछ रहे हैं. और दूसरा बात है, मैं रचिन रविंद्रा का स्टाइल के बारे में थोड़ा बात करना चाहूंगा. मैं क्रिक इन्फो में पढ़ रहा था अभी सम कमेंट्स क्रिक बज पे आई थिंक कि ही स्कोर्स लॉट ऑफ रन थ्रू द ऑफ साइड. और रियली जब मुस्तफिजुर बॉलिंग आज आया था अपने फर्स्ट स्पेल में, तो वो बहुत सारा कटर्स डाल रहा था, बहुत वेरिएशंस डाल रहा था. बट उसने कॉनवे को कैसे आउट किया कि कॉनवे डिडंट नो हाउ टू हैंडल दैट चेंज ऑफ पेस. सो ही वाज टेंटेटिव, कॉनवे थोड़ा टेंटेटिव था. बट ये बंदा, इसका बैट फ्लो इतना कॉन्फिडेंट है, मतलब कि ही इज जस्ट गोइंग फॉर द ड्राइव, ही इज चेकिंग द ड्राइव. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि पूरा फुल फ्लेजेड ड्राइव खेलना है एंड इज फाइंडिंग दैट गैप फॉर अ सिंगल. ही इज ऑलवेज टेकिंग द सिंगल्स. अगर आप देखो यार, टॉम लेथम के साथ जब इसका पार्टनरशिप शुरू हुआ, वी ऑल थॉट न्यूजीलैंड वेर इन लिटिल बिट स्पॉट ऑफ बॉदर एट 72 फॉर 3.
Yeah.
बट जैसे खेला यार इन्होंने, मतलब कि 90 रन्स का पार्टनरशिप इन 90 बॉल्स, उसमें टॉम लेथम 30 रन्स बना रहा है 47 बॉल्स में. सो यू कैन
He
सी
took the
हाउ
game away so quickly. So quickly he took the game away. Yeah,
in that
absolutely.
in that 20 to 30 over phase, they scored 57 runs, जिसमें Rachin Ravindra scored 38 out of 34. 38 of
Hmm.
34. He was brilliant. I mean, you expected कि दो लेफ्टीज हैं क्रीज में, मेहदी हसन मिराज आएगा, ब्रेक्स डालेगा. ब्रेसवेल ने इतना अच्छा बॉलिंग किया तो मेहदी हसन मिराज भी अच्छा बॉलिंग करेगा. But none of that actually happened, and it was a cruise
Here, I'll tell
control.
you one example. Like I was leaving for office, and before I left the house, Rachin was on 47. When I reached office in 30, after 30 minutes, he was already in 84. So once he like, yeah, he's always so positive on the crease. That's another value. And coming
Yeah,
back to your absolute right, Marius and Miraz, Shikhar, one thing was common for Shakib, even though he would be hot and cold, but all the ICC tournaments he used to deliver big time. Shakib Al Hasan used to deliver big time, and I was having the same expectations with Marius and Miraz before this tournament, right? We even said in the preview, like only hope for Bangladesh is Marius and Miraz turning up, but this is so disappointing. No wickets, no runs, and you're the ace player of the team, right? So he's letting the team down in this tournament.
yeah, and especially he has been promoted to that number four role. I don't know why, because he was so good at.
Which we called for. Like that's a justified role for him. We begged for
Yeah,
him to play
actually,
in the
we
top.
called for it. We called for it, but probably he's better lower down the order when the pressure is on. He's probably not understanding his game when he's playing at number four. He doesn't know what to exactly do. So, all credit to New Zealand man. मतलब कि उनकी टीम जैसी अभी चल रही है, बहुत क्लिनिकल एंड प्रोफेशनल. इवन काइल जेमिसन कम्स इन एंड ही कैन बोल वेल. आई डोंट नो कितने सालों बाद मैंने काइल जेमिसन को आज देखा बॉलिंग करते हुए. WTC फाइनल्स की याद ताजा कर दी भाई.
I
काइल
think that's a sign,
जेमिसन.
Shikhar. Like we were talking about, maybe they'll play. They want to play him against India. That's a sign. So,
या
Shikhar, do you think it will be a close match at least? Because I know you are saying India is favorites to win the next one against New Zealand, but would you at least agree New Zealand will give us a good fight, or do you think it will be one-sided?
भाई चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी का जैसा अभी हाल चल रहा है ना, बहुत मुश्किल है कि कोई क्लोज गेम हो. मैं तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया का शुक्रगुजार हूं कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया, थैंक्स टू ऑस्ट्रेलिया, दे गेव अस वन match which at least was not close, but at least all
Okay.
three results were possible till 93rd over, 94th over.
Hmm.
But unfortunately, ये सारे मैचेस 80 ओवर 75 ओवर्स में ही खत्म हो, दम तोड़ दे रहे हैं अपना ये सारे मैचेस.
Yeah.
आई होप इट्स अ क्लोज मैच. सैंटनर का अभी पोस्ट मैच सुन रहा था, वो भी बोल रहा था दुबई इज अ स्लोअर पिच. तो मुझे लगता है मे
Hmm.
बी they'll they'll play an extra spinner or something. मतलब I don't know if they have an extra spinner, but maybe Chapman can play. I think they already have Rachin Ravindra, but देखते हैं, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होगा. I hope it's
Yeah.
a close match for fans' sake, but obviously backing India to win. But New Zealand has been a thorn in India's shoes. But obviously ये सब हम तब बात करेंगे जब हम प्रीव्यू करेंगे, तब हम और डिटेल में बात करेंगे. It's almost 5 days away. सो
या वन थिंग दैट सक्स इज दैट ये ग्रुप ए कितना जल्दी फाइनलाइज हो गया लाइक बहुत जल्दी लाइक पाकिस्तान एंड बांग्लादेश विल प्ले डेड रबर नाउ इंडिया न्यूजीलैंड वाला भी डेड रबर ही है बट इट विल स्टिल मैटर बिकॉज दैट विल डिसाइड कि कौन
हाँ
लीग में टॉप पे फिनिश करेगा बट शिखर एक बात
हाँ
अच्छा हुआ है कि चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी हुआ बिकॉज 2019 और 2023 ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप के बीच में तो चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी हुआ भी नहीं था अभी
हम्म,
एटलीस्ट अब क्या है 2 साल मिलेंगे इन टीम्स को टू इम्प्रूव बिफोर द वर्ल्ड कप we are already seeing Sri Lanka is putting so much efforts, right? They realize the value of ODI cricket and they are arranging more series. And I want to see similar effort from Pakistan and Bangladesh moving forward, even though the road has ended for them in the Champions Trophy. But at least these teams will learn from here and put on a good show in South Africa, where the 2027 World Cup will be.
Though you are right, Pratik, but I still feel that 2027 is going to be an entirely different tournament because it's in South Africa. Pakistan is a deadly team. They just won 3-0 there. In South African conditions, any team with good pace attack can be deadly. यहाँ पे आपको स्पिनर्स चाहिए था और ऑनेस्टली कल का मैं जो पोस्टमार्टम देख रहा था पाकिस्तान तो वही चल रहा था कि स्पिनर्स क्यों नहीं लिए फहीम अशरफ क्यों लिया खुशदिल शाह एक पार्ट टाइमर को क्यों लिया तो यही सारी चीजें डिस्कशन हो रही थी एंड आज भी मुझे लगता है कि बांग्लादेश कुड हैव एक्चुअली प्लेड नसूम इट वाज एक्चुअली अ गुड आइडिया यू सजेस्टेड इन द प्रीव्यू आल्सो क्योंकि they couldn't just stop pacers could not stop the flow of runs even though Nahid was good in that first over block but overall it was
Yeah,
very
we discussed
comfortable.
that in the preview that maybe against
Hmm.
Sena teams you should play three spinners even though you have worked on your pace attack. You don't have to show it every time. You have to play
Hmm.
according to the situation.
Hmm. Okay. Any other thing you want to talk about this match? I mean, there's nothing much to talk about. Uh, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, not much, man. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, where I'm sure you are predicting Australia and I'm predicting South Africa. So I'll join you. I'll see you in the preview, man.
I may not join the preview tomorrow, but I hope that it's a good match because really मतलब कि अभी एक मैच ही अच्छा हुआ है यार अभी देखा जाए तो यार एक मैच उसमें जो मजा आया वो अभी तक किसी और मैच में मतलब कि फर्स्ट टाइम आई फेल्ट लाइक डूइंग द वीडियो बिफोर इवन द प्रेजेंटेशन स्टार्टेड दैट्स जस्ट वन मैच टिल नाउ बाकी सब मैचेस में लग रहा है हाँ यार कैप्टन्स का सुन लेते हैं क्या बोल रहे हैं एंड भाई रचिन रविंद्रा को मानना पड़ेगा यार ही इज अ थ्रेट इन आईसीसी टूर्नामेंट्स आई जस्ट होप ही स्टार्ट्स बॉलिंग अ बिट मतलब कि ही विल बिकम न्यूजीलैंड विल बिकम अ रियली डेंजरस टीम इफ ही स्टार्ट बॉलिंग
Oh
एक
yeah,
और चीज
he's the fourth guy. Actually, he can bowl. He can bowl better than Chapman. You forgot. We forgot.
एक
Against
और चीज
Dubai,
मैं
his bowling can come handy.
एक और चीज मैं बोलना चाहता था ये कॉनवे का और मैं एक और बैट्समैन से जस्ट इक्वेट कर रहा था हाँ लाबुशेन कॉनवे और नाउ वी आर सीइंग कमिंदु मेंडिस आल्सो मे बी इन दिस ग्रुप ये तीनों का जो टेस्ट करियर और इंटरनेशनल करियर का स्टार्ट हुआ था these three people have not been able to live up to that kind of start तो आई होप कि राचिन रविंद्रा के साथ ऐसा कुछ ना हो क्योंकि ही इज आल्सो हैड अ फिनोमिनल स्टार्ट but he's a much better player than all three of these guys. But I hope मतलब ये तीनों का एक
शिखर
फिनोमिनल
कॉनवे
स्टार्ट
का
था
तो मुझे ये समझ में आ रहा है ही इज अ वेरी मच फॉर्म प्लेयर लाइक यू डोंट नो कौन सा कॉनवे टर्न अप होगा कौन से दिन लाइक हमने देखा है ही
हम्म,
लुक्स एब्सोल्युटली अथॉरिटेटिव जैसा जब T20 वर्ल्ड कप में दे स्मैश्ड ऑस्ट्रेलिया राइट बट देन
हम्म,
सम डेज यू आर सीन लाइक अगेंस्ट बुमराह ही लुक्स लाइक अ टेल एंडर
हम्म.
so it's he's a very much in form player like based on the day he can be anything.
एंड मुझे लगता है इंडिया के अगेंस्ट केन विलियमसन हैज टू बी अ फैक्टर प्रतीक बिकॉज ही इज हैड टू फेलियर्स नाउ एंड
But Shikhar is really unlucky because even playing at these flat decks in Pakistan, he got unplayable deliveries both matches. One from Naseem, today from Nahid.
इसलिए मुझे लग रहा है स्लो पिचेस विल मतलब कि ही इज गेटिंग बीटन बाय पेस अ लिटिल बट आई थिंक बोथ इन बोथ द केसेस ही इज अ लिटिल स्लो टू ब्रिंग हिज बैट डाउन बट आई थिंक दुबई में वी कैन बी श्योर ऑफ केन विलियमसन स्कोरिंग सम रन्स वैसे भी वो इंडिया के अगेंस्ट ही ऑलवेज लव्स टू स्कोर इन ऑल फॉर्मेट्स सो या वो एक चीज है
Correct.
बट आज डैरिल मिचेल का अगर फिट सिक नहीं होता तो रचिन रविंद्रा नहीं खेलता ये कितनी बड़ी बात है कि उसको ये चांस मिला
हाँ
तो ये भी
ओ
बहुत
एक्चुअली मेरे
अमेजिंग
को वही
चीज
डर लग रहा था कि भाई मेरा मिचेल ड्रॉप हो गया क्या ओके सो नाउ आई नो ही वाज अनफिट
था भाई
but I'm still New Zealand will still be confused who to play next match because Daryl Mitchell has good record against India. So they will be confused in the next
Yeah,
match.
he's phenomenal player of spin, in especially in white ball cricket. So I hope they continue with this lineup. I'm absolutely a fan of playing Will Young still. So मैं hope कर रहा हूँ कि वो लोग continue करें इस lineup के साथ. Also in that World Cup में Rachin Ravindra was actually playing at number three. So they may also think of promoting Rachin Ravindra to number three because वहाँ पे
Yep.
वो भी हो रहा था. तो देखते हैं क्या हो रहा है. बट न्यूजीलैंड इज लुकिंग ब्रिलियंट मैन. आई मीन गुड दैट एटलीस्ट वी आर थिंकिंग अबाउट अनदर टीम अपार्ट फ्रॉम इंडिया which is New Zealand. Of course, everyone has Australia in the back of their minds, but obviously,
Yeah.
I don't think Australia can really pose a challenge.
Tomorrow you'll also start thinking about South Africa.
I hope so. I hope मतलब थोड़ा टूर्नामेंट इंटरेस्टिंग हो यार. Let's hope कि South Africa also pushes the limit. They have a very good team by the way. South Africa. रिकल्टन ने अभी जो 100 मार दिया है उसके बाद तो मुझे लग रहा है they have the best openers kind of. तो देखते हैं कल बात. कल I may not join in the preview, so yeah man. But I hope you guys talk about this.
Yeah, yeah, we will.
Okay, thank you, Pratik. Thank you for joining, and thank you, viewers, for watching our video. Please do subscribe our channel, Cricket Caviar, and previews and reviews coming in with Dream 11 teams and predictions every day. So I hope you all are tuned to it, and you are using our group's knowledge. Till now, our group has not got a single, I think, single match wrong. Like the majority has predicted all the matches correctly, and even the Australia England match, which was supposed to be an upset, was predicted correctly by our group. So do follow our preview,
Absolutely
guys.
incredible.
Yes,
Yeah.
do follow our preview, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks, Shikhar.